I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about TikTok. Now, TikTok is one of those platforms that does get a bad rap, very similar to how Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and other platforms started out. So just know that the perception of it now will absolutely change over time as more users become more accustomed to the actual platform. And I am a big fan of this platform and have been very outspoken about it since about 2019 when it first started to pick up. It was previously known as Musical.ly and transitioned more into the video space, similar to other platforms that have been since phased out over time. But this is an incredible platform for pretty quick growth. And I say that now at the time of this filming because that is what it's being used for now. Growth, exposure, and also driving traffic. So it is a great way to drive traffic to other places, such as your Instagram, your Linktree, to lead gen or third-party trainings and things like that. So one of the things that I wanted to talk with you today on this training was simply your profile. Now, utilizing a platform like TikTok is going to be important because you want to use it for exposure and then driving traffic to another account, like I just mentioned. So that means that when you have your account, it's important to have a public account. That way you're able to get the maximum amount of exposure, you're able to really see your full analytics, and you're able to cast a wider net into a broader audience. So what I recommend when you're setting up your account, you do have a personal account. You don't necessarily need a creator's account, and some of them you won't even have access to. Now, as you set up your account, I would include your profile photo, make it an incredible photo of potentially from here up. A great headshot from your phone is great as well, because it will be easy for someone to identify who you are. Now, you will see that several people wear bright colors or they have a bright color background. You definitely want to be able to pop when someone sees your profile photo on TikTok on their screen. So you want something that is colorful and shows up. That's what several business owners will do versus the normal user. So if you're a business owner, I would suggest kind of looking at some other business owners on the app and including that in your profile photo. Now, moving down to the rest of your account, if you were to go and maybe edit your account, you're given a variety of options to use. My name is actually set up as a keyword. So the name area is a great place to put keywords in for searching. So it might be weight loss tips or macro coach or faster way coach, personal trainer, things like that under the name section. My username is my name. So I suggest having a username that's easy to articulate, to share, that doesn't have, user 56798, but it has a semblance of your name and hopefully the same name as your Instagram. So that's important. One little side note that I wanted to add was I believe that it's important that when you're setting up your social platforms, all of your social platforms should have the same username. So if it's your name on Instagram, it should be the same name on Twitter, on TikTok, and YouTube. So making those very similar is going to be easy for you to keep things consistent and make searches a little bit easier. So you can add your pronouns, you can update your bio. There is an area for a website, but you will only have access to that once you have hit 1,000 followers. Very similar to Instagram's rules for some of the things that they have allowed in the past, but that is what they have for website. It is 1,000 followers. For your bios on TikTok are not the same as bios on Instagram. You kind of have to make it very short and concise, generally providing a location or providing very short keywords on the type of content you are going to create. We're not creating long sentences and having a big drawn out bio like LinkedIn, Facebook, or Instagram. You want it to be very concise. What are you sharing? And that's it. What are maybe 3 things that you share in your account? When I go to someone's account, when I see content that I like on my page, I will generally look there first and say, oh, she shares Amazon, health, Amazon products, health tips, and travel. Things like that makes it very simple for someone to know whether or not to follow you. Chances are, though, they've already decided whether they're following you or not based on the content they saw on their For You page. Once you go down there, you can kind of have the different categories similar to Instagram. Mine I just have public figure, but you can have beauty, fitness, all of those things. And then you can attach your socials, Instagram and YouTube. I highly suggest if you don't have a YouTube, do not connect your YouTube if you're not actively updating it, because on your profile, when someone clicks Instagram, it actually will pull up YouTube and Instagram. It will pull up both. And if you don't have a YouTube, don't bother sending people there. So I just have my Instagram listed, and then you have your account. So it's pretty simple to set up your account. I recommend setting it up when you get in there and then optimizing as you go. You can utilize your Linktree as your link once you have the 1,000 followers, and make sure that you're just looking at keeping things fresh over time. If you need to update your bio photo, that's absolutely fine. It's great if you can keep it consistent though across the different platforms. So consistency is key, making sure that you're optimizing as you learn more about your audience and the type of content you create. So that is all that I have for you today regarding TikTok and your bio. Have a wonderful day, and we will see you on the next training.